Hey, how are you? This is a brief review on the full curl Lite G3 combo by HornHunter. I was looking for some information online and I couldn't really find it before purchasing this pack. So I just decided to put out a video so that people who might be looking into the same product could get some little bit more information. It is a frame pack that is designed more for the Eastern hunter. It's lightweight, much smaller frame than the Western frame, and it is pretty neat pack in general. Comes out to it's got a pretty light weight of 6 pounds and 4 ounces. The frame height is 23 inch. This attachment point right here is a 17 inch from the bottom of the frame. Horizontally it is 16 inch together. It's a little bit on the wider side. Unfortunately, I couldn't really find any volume for the pack, but my estimate would be about 50 to 55 liters on it. There's quite a lot of storage in it and a lot of organization. So let's dive into the actual pack itself. The beauty of this pack is such that you can actually use the bag and the frame completely separately and independently of each other. So the bag itself can be unclipped. It's jointed by 4 clips right here, 2 in the top and 2 in the bottom. Once you disconnect the frame, you're actually able to use this pack. You can either use it as a day pack or just pull it up in the tree with you. And the way you're doing it, there's a little zipper compartment at the back of the pack where you can actually retrieve the shoulder straps. It's got a sternum strap as well right here, along with the hip belt. It's a little flimsy, but it does the job, so it's pretty good. To take a look at the pack, so basically it comes with a silent material on the top and on some of the pockets around the pack right here, which is a huge thing in my opinion. So basically the pack itself is designed to be hang on the tree stand. So when you open it, it's got a little hook right here that you can hang it up to a branch or like some bolt on the tree, and essentially it stays like this, opened on the tree. I have a jacket right here just to show you the shape. It's got a bunch of organizational pockets, which is another really cool feature that I like. So basically the top lid right here, it's got 2 zippered pockets. The back frame right here has 2 pockets. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it right here. However, the side panels as well have a mesh pocket, and in the middle you can actually stuff in more like a jacket or something volume. On each side of the backpack you got the side pockets as well. They're zippered, and the zippers themselves are quite quiet, pretty quiet as well, which I really like. So it's got 2 mesh pockets right here as well, which could be used for anything you like. One side right here has another zipper pocket on the side. It has compression straps, 1, 2, and 3 on each side. Same story on this one. Right, it comes with a little nylon rope that could be used as a bow hoist or gear hoist of some kind. At the bottom right here, it comes with a boot strap. It's not really a zippered pocket, but it still does the job in a nice, convenient way to store it. What I like, although the boot, like the rifle boot itself, is quite large, right, and doesn't really have any construction straps. What I really like about is it has 2 clipped rifle holders that'll hold the top of your rifle, a crossbow or something, or a bow. So in total there are 3 attachment points at the back that will hold whatever gear you're holding with you. And it has one more pocket right here, another zipper pocket. You can store some extra stuff in. Okay, let's take a look at the frame now. So the frame is aluminum tubing frame. You can actually take a look. There's just a tube that holds the frame together right here. It has the frame itself. From the inside, it looks like this. It's got a bunch of compression straps and attachment points to hold the meat or some other load in. There is a weight shelf that comes clippered in, and there is one more set of compression straps right here. It has side wings. The wings are pretty cool because both wings, they're pretty wide. They're about 6-inch wide, and it have even more pockets in it. So this pack is really amazing for organizational storage. The same thing is on the other side. The other wing right here, it has the same type of pocket, right? All right. So if we take a look at the frame from the side facing your back right here, it's kind of a standard backpack material. The hip belt comes with pretty wide hip belt pockets. I was able to fit in 6.5-inch phone in here. That was one of my selection criteria. The pockets are dual, right? So there's one large pocket and one small pocket that you could still store the small, like maybe wind detector or something along that line. It also has the weight straps on the top right here, which are pretty neat. I've actually tested this pack with a 50-pound bag. I carried it for a couple of hours around the house, and I found that surprisingly to its small size, it actually carries the 50-pound weight quite well. I was just going about my business, and I didn't find, like, even having 50 pounds in my back, I didn't find any problems. One thing to consider about this particular pack, because I've seen some Amazon specifications from some stores, which is non-manufacturer one. They actually claim that this pack is H2O compatible, and this doesn't appear to be the case. There is no bladder pockets on either frame or the backpack itself, right? So basically you could potentially stick the bladder in to the same compartment where the shoulder strap of the backpack is remaining. However, there is no little knob right here to attach the bladder to, and this material right there at the back is actually not waterproof. I've tested it by just pouring some water inside, and like 30 seconds later the water was inside of my backpack. So this is something to be to keep in mind. Keep in mind whenever you purchase them, right? Another thing to consider is this pack is not really waterproof, and it does not come with a rain fly. There's nothing in there. I have a rain fly from a different backpack, so it's not really big of a problem for me, but it might be a consideration point for somebody who is buying that. In terms of the negative sides for the backpack, I've looked around. There is actually, it looks to be like the manufacturer facility is not the best, to say the least, right? So basically you'll find just threads kind of sticking out from the stitching, right? It's kind of funny because in fact this particular zipper right here, when when I got the back, it was actually by accident sewn in right into the thing, so I couldn't even open the pocket. So it looks like there might be some quality control issues. It wasn't really an issue for me, I just cut it out and it wasn't really a problem, but this is something to be mindful of when buying. Another thing to consider, these clips, all the attachment clips that are on the frame, there's quite a bit of them, right? And essentially what I found is that if they are not under load, right, you could actually hear the way they rattle a little bit, right? And that might be a consideration for somebody who wants to be very, very quiet in the woods, right? Once you put it under load, it becomes no problem, but this is just something to be mindful of. Another thing is, it's a very minor thing, but still to be considered. Usually in the higher end backpacks, because this pack is not the cheapest one, of course it's kind of considered to be budget one. There are only 4 compression straps that come with the velcros for organization. Majority of the straps that you will find on the backpack itself, they don't really have the velcro on the edges right here. And again, it's not a big deal, but something to be mindful of. Now, out of the really positives the bag about this particular design that I really like is that you can actually use the backpack completely independent of the frame, and that's very much a key for me. There is lots of organizational storage. So I'm running with JX3, a mix of JX3 and the Subtle, and therefore I can just completely disconnect that pack, throw it in JX3 and be up on my way in no time, right? A lot of organization, because I personally tend to carry a lot of little things with me and I like to organize, right? So basically, and the silent material, that's pretty much the only frame pack out there that has silent material on it, which I really like about it. So yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. So I hope it helps somebody out there making their choice. Thank you for watching.